I'm not against foodies accepting money. Influencer is advertising. These are commercials people are doing for you. A lot of people want these commercials for free. They don't believe Bullethead should get paid. They don't want to pay foodies. They love me when I come do the video for free. I've paid influencers out of my pocket to come to restaurants that are my clients. The restaurant pays me to run their social media. The restaurant needs that help. I pay JT Takes a Bite. I pay Talls out of my pocket.
I was starting to get an idea in my head that the public should know. Being a food reviewer, being a content creator actually could be a perk on top of the perk of just doing it and making content, getting paid. You can travel for free because if you are posting the content of you eating, it is a business trip.
Some of these street dudes walk up to me, Bullet, I fuck with you, man. Anybody say something, I'll be like, man, that's love, man. Thank you. Somebody said some hater shit, they be in the comment section like, and these are dudes that I know. They be like, man, f you punk, come say it to me. Shit like that, and I'll be like, man, don't. So we have that power, you know what I mean? They look, the CIA and FBI, they look for black men like that. So for me to have that power, I lose sleep at night.
What's up, Double Down family? This is your host, DeAndre Woodson, and welcome back to another episode of the Double Down Podcast. Get ready, because today we're sitting down with none other than Jeremy Scott Johnson, aka better known as Bullethead. If you haven't seen his mouth-watering food adventures on Instagram or TikTok, this is your wake-up call. He's a food reviewer, a trendsetter, and an absolute must-follow on all social media platforms. Today, we're diving into his journey, his biggest culinary discoveries, and what it takes to captivate a digital audience with every bite. Buckle up, because this is going to be a banger. Now let's double down on the insights with Bullethead. This is one that I've been waiting to have for a minute, man, because I know everybody kind of wants to be an influencer.
Yeah.
Everybody wants to make content.
Yeah.
But to me, everybody looks like a copy and paste of what they think success looks like.
Mm-hmm.
You have a completely different vision from when I watch your content. To me, you seem like you're one of the most relatable people on the internet.
Wow. Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you.
Was that something that you wanted to come across and you never wanted to change? Or how did you dial up, this is just who I am, I want to share it with the world?
Yeah, just being me.
Okay.
Just being me.
Yeah.
And people cling to it, and it's the vibes, you know?
Yeah.
Being organic, being myself at all times, showing love, you know, and that's what the people cling to.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I knew when I started Bullethead's House as a brand, I knew we were going to do branding. I was going to show the kids how to open their own business and trademark. And
what's up, risk takers? Welcome back to the Double Down Podcast. I'm your host, DeAndre Woodson. And if you're ready to stop playing small and start building the empire you are meant for, you're in exactly the right place. Before we dive in today's game-changing episode, do me a quick favor. If you're listening on audio right now, smash that follow button and leave me a 5-star rating. It literally takes you 3 seconds. And if you're watching on YouTube, hit subscribe, ring that notification bell, so you never miss the strategies that could change your entire life.
you know, I was bracelets and I want lunch pails and coloring books. But first, you have to you have to trademark your brand, you know, build your brand. But while you're building your brand, trademark it. At Bullethead's House, the name is trademarked.
How do you do that?
Go through a lawyer, or you can trademark it yourself.
Okay.
I went through a lawyer and I trademarked my name, Bullethead's House. I own that, and I own the logo.
There we go.
Yeah, so everything on my merch, and if it's somebody that's trying to, you know, duplicate my merch and or put my logo on anything, it's mine. You got to get a cease and desist.
Wow.
Bullethead's House. This logo, I own it. You know what I mean? So I want to teach my son and my daughter. I started that to teach them ownership. Here you got that.
Appreciate you, my guy.
Yep.
How long did a process like that take, just in case someone else does try to come down this road?
Takes a minute, man. Took a few months.
Okay.
Takes a few months. You send your info to the lawyer. He'll, you know, my lawyer's a good lawyer, business lawyer. He searched it and was like, all right, nobody's using it. And he said, you should be good. How long you been using it? And I told him that I've been using it since 2020. We started Bullethead's House. He gets that information, and that's what he puts down, a description of your logo as well. So the logo was separate from, that's $800, and then the name is $800. The logo $800, then the name $800. My lawyer did it. And I just pulled the trigger on it.
Yeah.
I pulled the trigger on it when I didn't have it. but I needed it because we were making so much noise. And I'm like, I have to do this. I gotta trademark this brand. You know what I mean? I need merch. I need the website. I need everything to come to life that I've written down on my vision board.
Right.
And everything on the vision board, bro, we've accomplished almost.
So you were actually able to see the end result before you were even anywhere near it.
Mm-hmm.
Reverse manufacturer. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
That's fire.
Yeah.
Thank you for sharing that, man.
Yeah. So if you have something you want to trademark your brand. Be professional. No food influencer is a brand like Bullethead's House. And I'll say that right here. They're not trademarking their brand. They're not moving the way we move, interacting with the people. They're not giving back to the community in the way we're doing that. You know what I mean? As a brand.
Yeah.
Now you do have big foodies like Brandon from Vegas who gives to the community tremendously.
Shout out.
Okay, cool. But Brandon is a realtor. Bullethead House is Bullet. I am Bullethead. I am Jeremy Scott Johnson from Vegas. I'm a brand.
Where did the nickname Bullethead?
When I was born, my dad said, "Look at that Bullethead, baby." They've been calling me Bullet ever since I can remember.
Wow.
I mean, ever since I can remember 3-4 years old.
Yeah.
Neighbors in Freeport, Illinois, where I'm originally from, calling me Bullet. 4 years old, moved to Vegas. Everybody calls me Bullet.
Wow.
Head shaped like a bullet. I'm run fast like a bullet, you know?
Pop should have trademarked it. Then you would have been paying him.
Yeah, it's all good. You know?
Shout out. Yeah.
Yeah.
I also saw, man, you got like a recognition for the work that you do in the community.
Yeah, that
What was that moment like for you?
breathtaking.
Yeah.
I cried, homie. I cried. A congressional award
Come on now.
from Stephen Hartford. What's his last name? Hartford?
Hartford. Yeah.
Dude, come on, dog. She sent me the picture. I sponsored the Gospel Fest this year in Henderson. One of the sponsors. It was like 7 of us.
Okay.
And he sent those to and I was like, dog, I've never thought it would come to this. You know what I mean? Like I understand we do what we do with the community and stuff, but to receive that from a congressional award, that's big for me. It's
Huge.
priceless.
Mm-hmm.
It's priceless. You can't buy that.
Especially, you said it, you have a son and a daughter. So you are doing things in the right way and being recognized for it. But that's not what you do it for, I'm assuming, because you just said it was something that made you cry.
Yeah, I do this to show my kids. I started Bullethead's House to show my kids you could be anything you put your mind to. That's why I started Bullethead's House.
Really? Are you ready to turn your dreams into a reality? At Deviant Consultations, we're here to guide you, complete white glove service every step of the way. Whether you're starting your credit repair journey or you're looking to get business funding, we've got your back. Go ahead and screenshot or click the QR code below and schedule your discovery call with the team. Let's make your dreams come true together.
Yeah, we were doing family vlogging at first on YouTube. And then we started doing the food. Then as we were doing the food spots, it just kept, the niche of us going to the local spots was it. In 2020, January 1st of 2020, I started Bullethead's House.
On that day?
January 1st of 2020, I started Bullethead's House.
Wow.
In my car, put the phone up. I said, I told my cousin Sonia, I'm going to start a show called Bullethead's House.
And then COVID happened, though.
Then COVID happened 3 months later. 2 months later, that's when I started doing the local spots. And a friend of mine, James Johnson, he said, dude, let's go to a local spot every Monday. I saw you did a couple food videos. Let's meet up and do this one local spot there. It just opened. And it was called Smoke and Fire.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, shout out to Tone, Full-Time Tony.
Right there.
So when we showed up and I did my YouTube there, I was the first YouTube person to do a video there.
Wow.
Yeah. That was dope as hell, right? Then after that, my boy was like, I'll stay off camera. Let's just hit a spot every Monday. We'll talk about our mental health, because he's like a therapist, kind of, you call it.
Okay.
We talk about mental health, and I go do my thing. While I do my thing at the restaurant, that's when I pull up and I'm talking to people. I'm interacting with the guests, taking pictures with people. And then it went from every Monday to Monday, Wednesday, Monday, Thursday. 2021 hit. That's when places started reaching out to us. I had to let people know this is still support local Vegas. I don't want the free meal.
Really?
Yeah. Some of them will not take my bread. Right. So I end up tipping the cashier, the waitress or something. I still tip. But 2021, that was when it was support local Vegas big time because places were going slow because they didn't, the pandemic hurt them.
Yep.
And they didn't get the money from like whatever they
Tourists and everybody. Yeah.
And we were doing that heavy. 2022 hit, and that's when things really catapulted. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And what's crazy is, dude, we average millions of views.
Yep.
So just because they're not hitting that follow button don't mean they're not watching, bro.
I know.
They're watching.
All the data insights are there.
Oh, they're there.
Yeah.
This is real.
What would you say, or what was the moment or maybe the restaurant that took you from you're doing okay normal numbers to like, boom, now I'm seeing millions? Like, what was that one that went viral, if you can remember?
In the beginning, Blue Kitchen.
Oh,
When I left Blue Kitchen, and it wasn't that particular video, but it was me walking out of Blue Kitchen, and I said, these are some of the best spots in Las Vegas. So shout out to Grubby and Sonny Blue, you know, and the whole team over there. I walked out and I mentioned the Raider Claw. I mentioned all these spots. I mentioned some bomb places, dude. In that video, it didn't go super viral, but it did like 30,000 views. And my TikTok at the time wasn't doing nothing.
okay.
Dude, I gained 1,000 followers like overnight. And I was stuck at like 200 something for a minute. And this was in the end of 2021.
Okay.
And what was crazy was I stayed away from TikTok in 2021 because of I wasn't getting that instant gratification I wanted. When I jumped in this, I wanted instant gratification. I wanted Netflix. I wanted motherfucking, I wanted Vice TV. I wanted the production. I wanted to be on TV. Yeah. Like, who gonna pick me up? I'm doing Bullethead's house. I'm sending messages to Tyler Perry in 2021, like 2020. Like, hey, I started the show called Bullethead's House. You gotta have an audience. There's steps to this shit. A buddy of mine, Art Sands, he's big in the hip hop community. You heard of him?
Mm-hmm.
Art's my guy.
Yeah.
Art was coaching me damn near, and we're the same age, but you know, he was coaching me about this bullet. You gotta build your audience up. You got to have a logo. All right, cool. I was like, I need a logo. My daughter heard me say that. And she just was, you know, ear hustling, heard me say I need a logo. She came with this Powerpuff Girl logo.
Okay.
And it had Bullethead's house in like the Powerpuff design, right? And it said Bullethead's house and had a dog in a house and a camera in it. And that's how it started with that. So Art took what my daughter made and he juiced it up a little bit and outlined it and made it better. So then I ran with that. And that's how that popped off.
So it really is like a family thing.
Yes. I mean, yes, we family oriented for sure.
Yeah.
A lot of things came with this. You know, the family that I was with, me and my girl ended up breaking up. But we started Bullethead's house to show me, my girl, her kids, or my ex-girlfriend, her kids, my kids, the funny stuff we do, the places, going to Target, going to the outlet mall. You know what I mean?
Right.
We were just vlogging. And that's how it started. But in my mind, even though we were vlogging, I wanted branding because I come from this background. I come from radio. You know, I was at 97.5 when I was 21 years old.
Wow, okay.
A lot of people don't know that.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I've been hustling since I was 14. So I can sell socks, CDs, shoes, other things.
Right.
But I choose, you know, but I know the process. This is show business. 90% business, 10% show. And you got to have your business together in this.
So you've been consistent now since 2021?
2020.
2020?
Yes.
Okay.
Since 2020, since I started.
And you said that you were at the beginning shooting just Mondays, then it went to Monday, Wednesdays, Monday, Wednesday, Thursdays. What are you at now?
I post like 10 times a day, 9 times a day sometimes. I posted 9 videos yesterday, bro, on Instagram by itself.
Let the people know.
Post your content. Don't give a damn if it's 1,000 views or it gets 5,000 to 10,000. Post that content. Don't sit and wait. Is this the one? Don't sit and wait and worry about if it's perfect. Stop striving to be perfect. Post that shit. Raw content, your fuck ups, your bloopers. Post that shit. Post that shit. You know what I mean? And what was dope about Bullethead's house in 2021 and by the end of 2021, the Wing King reached out to me and wanted me to run his social media. So that's what helped me catapult as well, because I created this thing called Flavor Fridays.
Yep.
You know, 3 months before that, Stuff My Turkey owners, they had a place called Chicks and Butts. It was on the Strip.
Okay.
They helped me. They were the first ones to ever pay me. I did a video there. It was my second time doing a video in 2021. And they came out with $300 and said, Bullet, thank you for all you do. You have no idea how much you help us. I said, what?
So they weren't, it wasn't initiated that they were going to pay you and you came. You just came and then they happened to pay you.
She came outside to my car when I was leaving and gave me $300.
Come on now.
At the time in 2021, I needed that paper so much, dude. I was holy, ashy, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they had actually hit me up to run their social media, but I didn't know what they wanted. I thought they wanted me to like be an employee, take out the trash, mop the floors and shit. But Joe at Stuff My Turkey, when I started doing that at Wing King, he was like, bro, that's what I wanted you to do here. I was like, oh man, I didn't know. I thought you wanted me to be like an employee, but he wanted me there to do actually what I do now. And
now, so you've been able to build your brand and get the viral moments and the opportunities that you've had, and you've rolled that into another career or business, being a social media manager.
Social media management and advertising company. I've been doing it 4 years, legal.
Come on now.
Yes. A lot of people don't know that. They just think I eat food.
Yeah.
They think I eat food. And I'm going to keep it that way. You know, hey, it's cool. But I run social media for 9 restaurants. I do their content, coordinate guests coming, whether it's a rapper, a foodie, you know what I mean?
Yep.
Some people, some foodies want a couple bucks and we're going to pay them what they're worth. I know, you know, I'm not against foodies accepting money, you know. I'm for it. I'm pro for it. Like, pro pay that foodie what he's worth, because that influencer is advertising. These are commercials people are doing for you. A lot of people want these commercials for free.
Yep.
Commercials are not free. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
And some people are against it. And I don't believe that you should want to make money off somebody and have them and they don't make money with you. I don't like that.
So I'm sure you get vitriol. I'm sure you get negative comments about people can't even believe what you're actually, your opinion is on these restaurants or these reviews because they think you're getting paid. You know what I mean?
For me, the most part, dog, I don't
get too much.
Get a lot of backlash. People know because I you can't buy this integrity. So a lot of people, they fuck with me heavy.
How did you think that you got that type of trust from your audience?
Oh, just being real. Like the stuff that we like, the stuff that I like, that I know that's a banger, I'm posting. If it's trash, I was like, I'm not gonna do it, because people love that virality of this is the nastiest place I've ever. My top 5 nastiest places in Vegas. Why would you want to do that?
Right.
Why, when you got your top 5 places that you want to go to where people want to eat? You know what I mean? So what's dope is like, man, the social media management company is allowing me to keep moving through 2022 when I was broke. You know what I mean?
Right.
It started with Johnny Max, the Waffle Brothers, the Wing King, Taste Buds Creole Kitchen. Some viral videos. I helped Taste Buds from the jump. They should tell you, but we had a fallout. They'll probably leave it out, but the people know.
Right.
The people know Bullethead helped pioneer Taste Buds. You know what I mean? I love Keith Lee, but we had the hour wait time before Keith showed up. You got to understand that. Behind Buffalo Wild Wings, every Saturday I pioneered for them.
There we go.
Yes. So it started with them. Chino's Mexican Kitchen. These are my 5 accounts that started. And I'm like, dude, okay. So I'm filing taxes for this. My first year was like 30,000. Okay. I made 30 G's and I was like, wow, I can do this. You know?
So you just posting your content led to one career in one business, which led to another career in business.
Yeah.
So when you were telling the people post your content, you really mean double down and post your content.
Yes.
Because you don't even know where it could take you. A whole nother business came out of this thing for you.
It did.
Wow.
It did. From the Wing King reaching out, telling me, I like your content. Will you want to do it for my Instagram page? And I'm like, yeah, for sure. Let's do it. Instagram and TikTok, post 5 days a week. All right, for sure. And then at the same time, Waffle Brothers reached out. I'm talking about this all happened simultaneously.
Yeah.
Wing King, Waffle Brothers, and Taste Buds. Taste Buds reached out to me. Bullethead, you famous. How do I get you here to the truck? I'm like, shit, I just throw me like 100. I'll pull up. You know, I just wanted some gas money at the time. It was 2022,
Okay.
I believe, February or so, February or March. They all reached out at the same time. Wing King was the end of 2021 going into 2022 because we did Wing King 2021, me and Brandon from Vegas and his brother Ten the Roster. And then in 2022, me and Melissa Ben set it off at the Wing King, and that's when he said, run my shit for me.
So is having Bullethead at your restaurant now just you popping in, or is everything initiated where the restaurant reaches out to you and asks you to come?
No, I don't wait for restaurants to hit me up. It depends.
Okay.
If it's business, we can run like our burgers. That's advertisement. You know what I mean? I promote with our burgers for the past 3 years, helping them. You know what I mean?
Yep.
The things I do not like, I tell the owner, hey man, I don't like these tacos. I like the burrito, but I don't like the tacos. But with me coming in, it just depends on how the situation is. Restaurants, some of these restaurants are struggling. You know what I mean? But then it's like, why are they struggling? Is it their financial responsibilities? Is business just slowed down? And then the city slowed down? Oh, man.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, but man, it's just so much to it. Because I don't want to be used in a bad way.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I don't want people to give me that sob story and then, you know, I'll come by for free and use my time and my platform. And I help them, you know?
Right.
And they're full of shit. You know what I mean? I don't like that.
Would you say that that's a part of probably going down the pros and the cons of this life that you've created?
Mm-hmm.
That would be a con of this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a part of the game. That's a part of the game. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
To go by these places and some of them will hit you up and lie.
Yeah.
We're a struggling business. Come see us. Please come see us. You know what I mean? When in actuality, they're behind on bills. That's why they're struggling. They owe $30,000 for a grease tank or some shit.
Right.
You know what I mean? They're not telling everybody their business. You know what I mean?
How do you think, or you might know, what's the perception like when you walk into a restaurant and like either waiters or waitresses or the business owners see you and you just come in unannounced? Is it like, oh my God, give them the best, here, sit down right away? Or is it like, oh shit, we better be on our P's and Q's now because this could be a bad moment or stellar moment for us? Is it like, I guess I'm asking, do you ever get like real treatment, or is everything now like over the top for you?
It's not over the top,
Okay.
but it's real.
Okay.
It's real. A lot of restaurants, you know, I go to with the owner, they know me, they won't take my bread.
Right.
They won't take my bread. No. And I'm just like, I'm just here to eat, bro. Like, let me please support your business.
Yeah.
And I pay.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And I pay some places I just creep in, you know what I mean, do my thing. And just creep in, pay for my food, or order online and pick it up. Pay for it online.
Really?
Yeah, and pick it up.
Do you ever go to a spot and not film or not post? Like, do you ever
Of
just
course.
eat normally? And
Of
I'm not talking
course.
McDonald's.
I go to Weird Thai all the time on Sahara and Arville.
Mhm.
Weird Thai, or is that Valley View? Weird Thai. I go to that location. The Weary Thai.
Mm-hmm.
Is that how you pronounce it?
I've never been there.
Weird Thai. That's my spot, homie.
Yeah.
You know, I go there all the time. Don't film.
Okay.
The Thai spot that is bomb as hell. They got the short rib fried rice. I go there all the time too, man. I just had a brain fart.
Yeah, you straight.
It's all good.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
It'll work, man. What would you say to aspiring people? Because I know you gave them a little bit of game talking about just post the content,
Mm-hmm.
but you've seen success not only for yourself, but you've also done it for multiple businesses now and companies. Multiple.
Hundreds.
That's what I'm saying. Like, so you really have your foot on the gas with this thing. Like, you have a system in place.
Mm-hmm.
What do you say to another content creator who wants to like step into this world?
Mm-hmm.
What advice would you like to give them? Or like, what secrets can they actually use and actually get some results other than post content?
I don't know, but the place was called La Thai.
There you go.
All right, but check
There
this
you
out.
go.
If I could give some advice, right, to the newer content creator,
Yep.
is to just be yourself, be consistent, drop that content. Don't search for the instant gratification, you know, and don't look at other people's stuff. Keep your blinders on, because this social media, take mental health breaks. Hit the spa, get a massage. Like, take breaks, chill with your family, go to the park, put the phone down. This will affect your mental health. I felt counted out in 2022, big time.
Really?
Yeah, big time. When I know, I'm like, by the end of 2022, I'm like, we got Taste Buds rocking, Waffle Brothers rocking. Wing King was doing great. He had closed because of the GM. That's another story. Chino's is popping.
Right.
I got Johnny Max popping. And I'm looking, instead of looking straight and moving forward, I'm looking at all these other people, and I feel like they were leaving me out. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like, some of the people who are some of the biggest influencers right now, they follow me now. You know, the Vegas Starfishes, the Unlocks. But I felt like motherfuckers was leaving me out. Like, you don't see what we're doing here at these restaurants? I got busloads of people coming to Waffle Brothers. I got busloads of people filling up Taste Buds, you know what I mean, in their back parking lot. And then when they launched the new restaurant, I'm taking pictures with people in groups because I'm watching my video. They ain't mentioning Keith, and I love Keith. They're not mentioning Brandon. I love Brandon. They're not mentioning CB. I love CB. They're coming because Bullethead sent me. And they're from Virginia. They're from Colorado. They're from Ohio. They're from California, Detroit, Seattle. This is all facts. You know what I mean? I felt left out. So it fucked with my mental health. So take care of your mental health while you're in this game. Please. But don't, if your video does 900 views, that's 900 fucking people. Mm-hmm. If your video does 1,500, if it does 500, now 5,000, 10, like, it's a rush. So you got to chill, get your mental health, stay mentally strong, stay consistent, and just keep your blinders on. Yeah. Don't worry about what Bullethead's video just did. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. That's me. I've already put I laid the foundation down. I'm already in this. Unlocked, Las Vegas Phil, Lindsay, the Las Vegas foodie. These are people that laid their foundation down in 2017, 2015. So you can't look at, I told Phil this too. I said, Phil, I shouldn't have been looking at it like that. You guys have been pioneering this shit, right? You, Sauce? I had to check myself. I had to check myself and say, hey, Bullet, keep your blinders on. And that's what I did. All gas, no brakes.
Powerful.
Now you look at what I'm doing. How do I get better?
And you do a lot of content, like you said, like, you're really with your fans. Or when people come through, I've seen it. You're filming, someone says something to you like, oh, I know who you are. You're like, you want to come hop up in this? Yeah. No one else does that. Everyone kind of like stops, or you never get to see, like, you called it a blooper, but I don't even think it's a blooper. I just think it's reality. Yeah. Because not everything needs to be staged and perfect every single time someone goes out. I like that about your content, where an old lady walks by and she's like, I know you. You like, come here. You want to eat this too? Yeah.
Yeah, I've done that multiple times.
I like that.
Multiple times. You know what's crazy, dude? Is last year I got sick and I was in the house, or I wasn't really sick. I had dental surgery. So I was out for 2 weeks. It was killing me. And I'm watching the game. So I just kept posting old content to stay relevant on my page, right? A couple of days, I'll post 2 or 3 times. Old content. People have no idea. But I said, fuck this. I start doing 10 Las Vegas spots that you should try. I did 9 of those. So that's 90 fucking restaurants. And I left out at least 20 of the restaurants that I don't even fuck with no more, because they want free advertisement. They don't believe Bullethead should get paid. They don't want to pay foodies. I didn't even mention them, and it sucks because I love them. And I showed them love. Motherfuckers loved me when I was broke. They loved me when I come do the video for free. You know what I mean? You a real one, bro. You a real one. Why don't you throw a real one $100 so I can pay this fucking light bill in? I just helped you. Now you got 13 employees because of our video. And then, you know what I mean? And then you say that nobody showed up for you. There's some people out there that don't want to pay for advertisement. And I don't think that's fair. But going back to what I was telling you, it was with my mental health, bro, because I was looking. And I did that shout out. I shouted out 10 restaurants, 9 videos each. That's 90 spots, right? Yep. Yeah. You know what I mean? And these are all places that I've helped customers go to. I know for a fact I brought money to these places. You know what I mean? And this is and we're searching, we want impact. If you're new, worry about your impact. How did these people feel about you off camera when you met them at Walmart? You know what I mean? Hey, I saw your video. Did you brush them off? Did you shake their hand? Did you take a picture with them? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm focused on impact.
Your brand is evergreen. It's more than just, oh, I saw you. Because then they can just go on to one of your pictures or one of your posts and be like, I saw you at Planet Fitness. You shoot me off. Whatever. I mean, Planet Fitness is the gym, so maybe you can't ignore them. But like you're saying, out in public, it could be a bad rap. It could be a bad look for you. You know what I mean? Like
even on
saying,
bad days, you go out, you got these days. You're a regular person too. People
Yeah.
need to understand that. But dude, you have to have that switch on. Right when they see you. I had a bad day, you know, especially the time I was breaking up with my ex. I still have to go to these restaurants. I still have to go and put on. You know what I mean? Or I'm shopping at Smith's. Just got, you know, to an argument. You know what I'm saying? And they see, Bullethead, what's up, man? What's up with you, man? You know, yeah, I'm all right, man. Bad, you know, going through it. And I be real with them.
Yeah.
I'm going through it right now, but it's good, you know. I never told nobody no pictures or none of that.
Oh, I was just
never. I had some dude on Facebook say he met me. I was an asshole, but he still follows me because the places I go to was good. False. I told him, you didn't meet me. That's not me. Because everybody that's met me, I show love. What are you talking about? You know what I mean?
So you read your comments?
Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, I go through, I scan, you know, I do social media management. So that's what I do is the, you know what I mean? We interact with all the comments with each restaurants, right? So on my page, for sure, I'm going through, noticing fake pages, delete it. You know what I mean? I delete all the bots, all the fake pages, but I'm going through, I try to comment on everybody's thing. But when I got a video like the past one with Mario's, I can't comment on all that, bro. That's a lot of comments.
So is that a part of the strategy of commenting?
Yep. Like sharing it. Yep. All that stuff, dude.
Yeah.
Engagement. They call it engagement. Your video can do better by, like, even Facebook will tell you, try commenting, and it'll have like 10 comments that you did not reply to. And I'm like, oh shit. After I just got done working these pages, Marsiglianos, shout out to Marsiglianos, Chinos. I just got done working all these pages. And now I'm, okay, let me comment to these people because some people want to know. You know, so, but for somebody to say they met me and I was an asshole, that's a lie from hell. You know what I mean? There's some trolls out there.
Yeah.
And they want to tarnish your name when you were a stand-up individual. You know what I mean? You gotta know the difference, man, when somebody is full of shit. Like, okay, that's a stand-up individual. That's a pillar in the community. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
How dare you try to tarnish this man who's been helping, over 40 black businesses? Somebody called me a coon.
Damn.
Because I go to With Love Always, and then this one restaurant called Just Wing It we had a bad experience. The food was fucked up. I didn't post the video, but you know, but it's like With Love Always is bomb, and they only got better.
Yep.
You know?
You're right.
But how am I cool when I help a lot of these black businesses for free? Fuck out of here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, this is crazy. This is what we deal with. And this is somebody who is a so-called influencer that said this bullshit. Like, dog, this is what we go through. So then it's like, okay, let me separate myself from that type of individual. Because they're gonna through time, people are gonna reveal who they really are.
100%.
Ain't no cooning going on. We handling business. You know what I mean?
Right.
And then what we're doing is making real relationships with real people.
Do restaurants ever tell you, because you came here, we've increased sales by X amount, or we saw X amount more like traffic because of you?
Yes.
And then throw you bread on the back end, or just telling you is enough appreciation?
You know what? for them to reach out, say, hey man, thank you, bruh. Like if I go on the cool, like on the pull up for free, if I pull up and they reach out, hey, thank you so much. I appreciate that when they reach out. Like I think Shay's Wave said she sold 120 Philly cheesesteak egg rolls because of my video just recently, right? Count that up, 120 Philly cheesesteak egg rolls.
Right.
And she reached out and said, thanks, bro. I appreciate that. I love that. Grits, me and Vaughn, our video did like 500,000 views on this peach cobbler waffle she had. Or sweet potato waffle. I'm sorry. And it did so well, she just sent me $500. I mean, and was like, hey, Bullethead, this is a blessing. Thank you. I didn't ask for it. Me and Vaughn eat with Vaughn. Me and Vaughn went there, dude, and I think lunch was for both of us like $120. Plus we tipped. We wasn't planning on, you know what I mean? We weren't planning on advertising, doing business. But for Grits, Trina at Grits, shout out to Grits for sending me that bread. Dog, come on, that's another moment. I cried, man. I'm in touch with me now.
There we go.
Yeah.
So it comes with the bad moments, obviously, if people trying to mess with your mental health, but at the same time, those people get to be the light too.
Yeah.
For showing the appreciation and giving the love back.
Yeah.
For the hard work.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So these people expose themselves, the bad people, and then you brush them, you move them to the side, put the wall up, block them, do whatever you got to do. Because, you know, you don't want your mental health taking you to the streets or losing your mind like the dude did on YouTube. That's crazy to me. It's not worth it, especially for somebody I don't even know, that don't even know me. I've been on this earth 43 years. You know what I mean? This young man's 27. You just now learning to wipe your ass correctly. So me, I'm a block them, move forward, and get back to what we're doing, and that's helping these spots, right? And for places that reach out, say thank you. That's enough. That's all I need. If they want to send some paper, cool, but they don't have to. You know, Trap Wings, Indulgence. These are places that I just pull up and buy, and I'll be like, oh, let me do this video real quick.
So for someone who wants to get in the game and do this long term, how does someone, I would say, set their prices? Like, do they tell a restaurant, I have this opportunity to go viral, or I have this many followers? Because you don't control the algorithm. You don't control any of these platforms.
At all. You could get paid, video could tank.
So how do you get to actually tell the restaurant, this is my worth, this is my value because I did something in the past over here? How does that conversation or that agreement work?
I think it's bigger than what you did, like with these one spot. Before you start wanting to charge places, show a consistent flow, a good ROI. Me, I can come to the table and say what I just told you. I did 9 videos with 10 restaurants each on each video. And I know that I brought those places money. I know it for a fact. But I know for a fact with these places that I work with, my ROI, you have to build your name and your brand up first. You know what I mean? If I had 3 G's and I opened up my restaurant and I got $3 grand and Unlocked was like, it's 3 G's, Bullet. I pay Unlocked so fast, homie, because you about to get your money back. All your money back. All of it. You know what I mean? I've paid influencers out of my pocket to come to restaurants that are my clients.
Really?
The restaurant pays me to run their social media. The restaurant needs that help. I pay JT Takes a Bite. I pay Talls out of my pocket. I pay, these are influencers. These are names. Fooley, Compton Fooley. These are Eat with Vaughn. I've paid them personally, not from the restaurant's expense. I'm talking about from my pocket, from the Vegas Culture Brand LLC account. You understand?
Right.
But, man, you got to have that. You got to have that footwork. You got to make a footprint first before you start saying, oh, you want me to come? I'm popping now. You only been popping 4 months. You want $300? Okay. Let's see, though. Now, there's some that been popping for like 6-7 months right now. You know what I mean? That I will gladly pay. You know what I mean?
Yep.
There's Simone. You seen Simone putting on for Black Vegas?
Yep.
I'll pay her twice on Tuesday because she's popping, but it just depends on who it is. But I say build your brand, build your name first. And, you know, not everybody's going to be like me and make a brand.
Right.
Some people do this for their mental health. They do this to have friends. They go to all the social events. So there's different stuff going on in the foodie community.
And when you are obviously having these conversations with the restaurants or the owners, is there a contract agreement, or is it just like, yo, Zell me and I'll be there on Tuesday?
No, I write up a QuickBooks because whatever, I write it up on QuickBooks.
Okay.
This date I'll be here. This is what we're promoting. We're applying percentage. Bullethead's house 20%. I give them a QuickBooks. You know what I mean? And this is business.
It's legit.
This is legit. Yeah.
So they get a receipt, and then you also get a claim of your taxes.
Yeah, and they get two for So it's a win-win.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For ad spend for them.
Come on.
There we go.
Come on. It's a win-win.
Yeah. This is the blueprint for the new up-and-coming like micro influencers, because the algorithm is changing in 2026. So micro influencers are having a lot of pull right now.
At 4,000 followers.
Absolutely.
Because I remember when I was at 4,000, like I said, I was packing a line at Taste Buds when I had 3,000 followers. Waffle Brothers. People show, like I said, I only had 3,000. You know what I mean? But it took time to where I'm at Instagram to get to 60,000. That's a lot of people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Some larger companies might not look at that like it's big, like, because you got these people with 1,900,000. Some of these motherfuckers bought them. I'm sorry, homie. I'm sorry, because you could put me next to some of these influencers in Vegas, you know what I mean, with 500, 600,000 followers, and let's walk through Walmart together. I'm not trying to be cocky or nothing, but, you know, you're not going to sit back and nobody knows you. We're at Complex Con. All these people are taking pictures with me, but nobody's taking pictures with you.
You're right. I've seen it. I follow your work. I seen the page.
Let's be real.
Yeah. When I went on a deep dive for this episode, I was just like, oh, there's a lot more here than just food review.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's the people. Follower count really don't matter. So, I mean, I think 2 years ago it did, where people were taking off on TikTok and taking off. But right now, it's people with 10,000 followers or less going viral. You know what I mean? And that's what really matters is just you. You know, that's what matters the most. Follower count don't matter. People are clinging to authentic videos, what they're interested in. You know what I mean?
Right.
I think Gary Vee said they're calling it interest.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
What
He's calling it the interest
era.
Yeah, the interest era, he said, right?
Yeah.
And I'm like, it's the truth. Because if you look at it, look at this, dude. I got 2-point-something million likes on TikTok, right? I got 100-something thousand followers, 112,000. But 2 million people didn't like this shit.
Right.
We average 1 million a month in views. This is real. I can't make this up. So it lets you know it don't matter how many followers you got, but you know.
Yeah. So now what you've created, everything that's coming into your ecosystem, let's call it that. So you're getting paid off. I would like to know, you're getting paid obviously for running the business of being a social media manager. Are you also getting paid from TikTok and Meta?
TikTok, not so much,
Okay.
but TikTok paid it. I don't know. For some reason, it went down with paid. Has anybody talked to you about this with TikTok?
No, not yet. I've never talked to anyone about TikTok
I used to
money.
average like 1,200 a month, 2023, 2024. And then after that shutdown happened, like I got like $600, $800, and it went down to $7, then it went to $3, then I got $5. It's weird how
Well, a lot of people left. Remember when Trump said like they're selling it to China or something like that? So that could be where the revenue went.
I don't know, big dog. All I know is it's moving funny.
Yeah.
Facebook is paying more than TikTok lately.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And Facebook is my 35 and up club. The OGs, they love it. They love it. They love it. Bullethead. Like I'm seeing more old people at restaurants now.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I follow you on Facebook. I saw one at Abuela's, and she's like, I watch you on Facebook. I'm like, Facebook, really? She's like 60. She's so sweet.
Yeah.
I'm seeing more older people coming out because of the Facebook.
Okay.
You know, but Facebook is paying. I heard YouTube is paying.
Yeah.
Big.
They are if you can keep the attention. You know what I mean? It's a lot longer. So if you can keep someone's eyes glued to YouTube, obviously that's where the ads come in. So it's really funny the way that YouTube works. So YouTube is getting paid by commercials to run ads, but then the user of YouTube, us, we are also paying YouTube to don't show me ads. I just want to watch what I want to watch. So YouTube got the bag. YouTube is killing it. Yeah. Okay, so you have TikTok, little bit, Facebook,
Meta,
Instagram
ain't paying
nothing, and then obviously you're running your own company, being social media marketer, plus whatever
advertisement,
plus advertisement coming back for when you actually go to these restaurants. So from you, just yourself, Bullethead has created 5 different streams of income out of his back pocket.
Yeah.
Anything is possible.
I'll cry at night.
Come on now.
My main priority is social media management.
Gotcha.
But when a place reaches out and wants to do advertisement with me, I want to make sure it matches my brand, because I don't want money from just anybody. I've had these dudes cooking out the house, and you know that you could tell they got some bread. They probably was some dope boys, but they know how to cook. You know what I'm saying? And they reach out and how much is it, homie? I want you to come by the house. No, I can't. It has to match the brand. You know what I mean?
How do you make your decisions based on the food? Like what is good, what you like, what you don't like? Do you have like, it has to hit on seasoning, it has to hit on taste, it has to hit on like
texture,
it came hot and ready, or like what is
taste, texture? People eat with their eyes first.
Okay. So
people eat with their eyes first. They see that. When you go to Blue Kitchen, like I keep bringing them up, because Grubby is a beast.
He is.
He is a big dog, not no puppy.
Yeah.
But look at every meal when you dine in. We're not talking takeout. Takeout looks good too. They still dress it up. It looks great. But when they bring that to your table and you looking at that plate, you're like, and he does that on purpose. They want everything to look phenomenal. And not only that, flavors phenomenal. So it's right there in your face. So people eat with their eyes first. So what does it look like? Like, I had Marathon Burger on Venice, and the look, I didn't even show how it looked at the beginning, because whoever was cooking made the burger just sloppy, right? Fast forward to Complex Con in October, was it December or November? Complex Con, past recent one? Complex Con, Marathon Burger was there, and one of the owners was there. And I said, hey, man, I was in Venice, and this is what the burger, he's like, nah, man, for real? See what I'm saying?
Right.
He's like, my bad, homie, and gave me a Marathon Burger. It was smacking. The look had me, the flavor, that burger was good as hell. You know what I mean? It was just a mishap, but it was like people eat with their eyes first. You know what I mean? Then they want flavor, texture of the meat, texture of a bun. Do you like it? Depending on, I love burgers. I don't like sesame seed buns. So you like a brioche bun. You know what I mean? You want the potato bun. You know what I mean? It just depends on what you like. But yeah.
Okay.
We're going off of all of these.
Yeah. But everyone's taste buds are a little bit different.
Yes,
so
sir.
Do you have to kind of like do a disclaimer at the beginning of like, this is my opinion of, this is good, this is not?
It's 1,028 days, right? That's the views, right?
Yeah, 100%.
I can't make this up.
Nope. And money down at the bottom.
That's a couple dollars.
Yeah.
Like that. But still,
dude,
a couple dollars be coming in handy, man.
It's real.
But you feel me?
Yo.
That's 60 days.
It's real. Just so you
60
know.
60 days, 2 million.
Wow.
365 days, we've averaged 23 million post views. So people are watching.
And that's with 9 posts a day, you're saying?
No, TikTok I do 2 to 3. But if I post those 9 on Instagram, I'm posting those on TikTok too.
Okay, so the same content just repurposed on every platform across the board.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
nothing different.
I try to I might cut a little bit out for TikTok a little bit, but you can post the same. Just post it. Post it on all platforms. Snapchat, TikTok, Facebook. I just got into LinkedIn. Because I heard LinkedIn is where you can meet the bosses of Coca-Cola, Diet Coke, if you're hearing me.
Celsius.
Come
on now.
Holla at us.
Let's do it.
Celsius. Shout out. This is one of the clips we need right now. Celsius, holla at us.
For real.
Come on, man.
I actually had a guest. She told me the plug that nobody thinks about is the most evergreen platform. It's Pinterest. So she was like, everything that you post over there, post it on Pinterest, because Pinterest never deletes anything. So it'll just be there for 15 years, 16 years, and you can just keep racking up views.
Really?
I never thought of Pinterest. Also, because I'm not a female.
Yeah.
Because only my wife is on Pinterest.
That's what I thought that was.
But it made
dudes on there too.
And she was like, when you have a product, your buyers are going to be women mostly. Leave it up there for them to see all day and night for the rest of their life. I was like, game.
Because I was big on 2020 and 2021. Every spot I hit, I had to do a Google review. And then I started watching my Google reviews go into the millions of views. Like, Google reviews is big.
Yeah.
If you're a Google reviewer, they're there.
Can you get paid?
No. I don't know.
Gotcha.
No, but you can give, get exposure, for your brand, so.
Man.
He said, can you get paid?
Hey,
you ain't get paid.
I want to allow everyone to see there's so many different streams of possibilities, right? But what I wanted to come back to and touch on is you didn't say go create a different piece of content for this platform. And I think people overthink it.
Yeah.
Just repurpose. Go. Yeah. One piece, throw it to 5 different things.
Yeah.
And there's a thing that I always say with this, I just leave it and forget it.
Yep, just leave it.
Just go.
Because if it hits 600 views and you wanted 10,000, it's gonna eat you. I've experienced this.
Trust
you know what I mean,
bro? I remember when I did my first episode, and I was just like, "Woo!" I know I gave game because I knew the episode was fire.
Yeah,
and that thing did 34 views. I was like, "Yeah, I'm done. I ain't never doing another."
It makes you feel that way.
Oh yeah,
yeah. But then you got to pound that pavement, man.
You got to.
You got to pound the pavement.
Because you put all of this work, all of this effort, and you knew the product was good, but 34 people watched it, and I ain't gonna lie, 30 of them probably was my family. Because I sent out the text message, here's the link.
That's how it started.
So it's 4.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm done, but I'm not gonna let them get the best of me.
Tough crowd too, family too, man, because you're gonna get like 5 cousins that support you heavily, and 25 of them gonna be like, who this nigga think he is? You know what I'm saying? Like my cousins supported me heavy, right? In 2020, and then we had a pandemic family Zoom call, and when it came my turn, you had doctors and lawyers in the group, and they were saying they got their, you know what I mean, their was it MBs and all whatever they got, DBAs, and
MBAs,
shit, and all this shit, and then here come me, I'm Jeremy Johnson, my dad is Kevin, mom's Dorothea, and I'm doing a thing called Bullethead's House. I'm a food vlogger. Motherfuckers was like, this nigga. You heard him. And I was just like, wow. And then I hear my Uncle Tracy. He's really big and positive. He's like, that's good, nephew. Tell us about Bullethead's House. I said, and then I broke it down for their ass. I said, Bullethead's House is a brand I'm building, and I'm starting. And I'm going to show my kids how to have their own business and merchandise, stickers, bracelets, you name it. I'm going to show them that you can create your own business. And that's what I'm doing, and that's what I did, and that's what I'm doing as we speak.
I would definitely say that is something that any person who's going to get into this world needs to have an understanding of. You're going to lose relationships.
Yeah, you are.
Doing this.
Yeah.
And it could be friends, it could be family members. Because you want the support. I'm going to just be real. Not a lot of people want to see you doing better than them.
Nope.
So they will not support you.
Nope.
They won't even open the link.
Strangers will.
So you will lose a lot of friends and family, but it's okay.
The real ones going to stay with you.
It's just a part of this world.
Yeah.
If you want to come into this, it's not all, and I'm really speaking to the audience right now. I want to let them know, like, it's not all roses and unicorns over here in great burgers.
It's not.
It's not.
It's not. People have no idea what we go through in order to get to where we are here.
Right.
Sometimes I lose sleep because I'm like, I can't believe we're here. I lose sleep. And I've had family members that support me for sure. And as we grew, I didn't see so much support because I think they still love me and I think they're proud of me, but I really think not just family and friends we went to school with, I think they didn't think it would be what it is right now. But the down ass ones, right when I posted Bullethead's House website up, my boy Matt, his wife, they reached out, bought some stuff from the website, but it's like Strangers went and purchased Bullethead's house merchandise. You know what I mean? Some of my close homeboys did, that still rock with me. But strangers, these are strangers that are going to meet us and say, hey, I got this play for you, and put some money in your pocket.
Right.
Hey, man, my boy over here, I had a dude hit me up. Hey, my boy wants you to go to this restaurant. This is his name. I told him, you the man out here. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I'm at the barber shop getting my hair cut just recently.
Getting a baldy?
Getting a baldy because, ain't got no hair, man.
There it is, yeah.
So I'm sitting there, right? And then the dude walks in. Bullethead, what's up, man? I never met this man in my life. I watch all your stuff, man. You do just food or you do other places? I said, I do other places. He said, dude, I've been watching you for a while, man. I love to have you come to my nail shop. All right, cool.
Always seen that
just
recently.
On
Trop.
Just recently.
Yeah.
And I said, if you make it make sense, I can come by for sure. Because I know when I go to this other Asian lady spot, her videos do great. So why not do a black-owned spot? For sure. That's a no-brainer. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? People are going to love a Bullethead discount for a $100 pedicure. So boom, and we were talking about our health, our mental health, and how, when you take care of your feet and go to the spa, it's something that it does when you take care of yourself.
Right.
But he's a stranger, bro. I don't know him, and he put some money in my pocket. Mm-hmm. And it's legit. I'm not compromising my integrity. I'm helping a business. I'm helping these nail techs get money. See what I'm saying? We're helping the community. So it's like, dude, these strangers are going to come across. It's going to be some strangers that are going to take you to the next level for Double Down Podcast.
Yeah.
It's going to be a stranger that's going to take me to the next level. You know what I mean?
Yep.
That's who's tapping in. All of these people, I don't know, celebrities following me. These are strangers that support us. You know what I mean? Rappers, all this shit. It's not like it's our family that's constantly, they see us, but some of them didn't expect us to be where we are. And that's okay.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
So I have to ask, because I had someone who hit me because they knew I was coming on with you.
Mm-hmm.
They were like, I need to know top 5 soul food black restaurants. Oh. And it was specific. He was like, I feel like we are the minority here in Vegas.
Yeah.
So I need to know. Ask Bullethead, where do I need to go?
But mine, everybody ain't gonna be, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Everybody ain't gonna say, for me, top 5, Grits, Ella M's, Soul Food Cafe,
The Court Cafe.
For soul food, is that considered soul food?
To me, I would
consider it soul food. I just thought it was just breakfast.
Okay, soul food breakfast. Yeah.
Is it?
I mean, to me, I think grits, chicken, and waffles is soul food breakfast to me.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have a Mexican wife. That's what she didn't even know what grits was.
Grits Cafe, yes, for sure.
Yeah, yeah.
I didn't know Court Cafe was under the category of soul food. So when I think of soul food, I think of I guess so, huh?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would be on my top 5.
That's yours.
Yeah.
For sure. Mine.
Yeah, ain't nobody worried about me.
Grits, Ella M's, Soul Food Cafe. I'd have to say Downtown Louisiana Tamale Shop and Chef Clint at Indulgence. He doesn't have a brick and mortar, but that's probably my top 5.
Good, I did my.
Then I would say, Court Cafe. That would be next. If I did 10, I could come with more.
A little bit more. Yeah.
But those are my spots. I love Downtown Louisiana Tamale Shop. They got some of the best catfish in Vegas.
Definitely a different style of tamale.
Did you try it?
Yeah, I did. Actually, because of your video.
You try the fish?
I didn't try the fish.
Oh,
no, I tried the
fish,
tamale.
bro. You got they hot wings?
Yep.
Smack it.
Absolutely.
Smack it. Yes. I had to check them about their greens one time, and they was like, Bullethead, we already know.
Yeah.
We had a huge order, whoop-de-whoop, and something happened to it, so we had to come back next week. We got you. And they fixed it.
Okay. While we're on that type of subject, let's say you go to a spot for the first time. You're not a fan.
Mm-hmm.
Do you give them another opportunity to correct themselves or do better? Do you even let them know, or do you just like,
you know what?
They had one shot.
You know what's crazy is I brought up the Just Wing It spot. I'm going to double back over there. I feel like they deserve a chance. I feel like, and not because old boy was talking shit, but because when they first opened, Compton Foodie did a video. Compton Foodie did a video, and it blew their ass out the water. I don't think they was ready for all of these orders and all of this shit to hit them like they did. And I think I should double back and talk to that owner and tell him I had because I didn't. And this was one of the first times I didn't reach out to the owner and say I had a bad experience off camera, and I should have. I just got pissed because it's like, it was $70. You know, we live 8 minutes away. So how can the food be soggy like how it is? And how can somebody try to say I live 20 minutes from there? I lived at the time in Chinatown, right around the corner. Take Rainbow to Desert Inn and Desert Inn to Decatur, to Jones, right there to the house. It's a quick boom, 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 hop, skip, and a jump. I've carried trap wings to the house, downtown Louisiana, tamale shop to the house, soul food, chicken wings and fish carries, grits to the house, like their fish, their chicken wings, L&M's to the house. So you mean to tell me that no, it was undercooked. The way it was bad. It was bad, right? I think they deserve a second chance, and I'm gonna pull up on their ass and see in person, if you eat it there, how does that food taste? And I want to talk to the owner. You know what I mean? I usually don't even on radio, you know, whatever, say business names like that, but I feel like I need to be transparent.
Yeah, I'm glad that you were able to get your testimony off right here, man.
Yeah, because a lot of people are supporting them, and I want to see, is it for real? Maybe that was that bad. Maybe it was just that day, you know? So I've done it once where I didn't say nothing, and I don't feel good about it.
I got you.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
Where, I know, obviously, no, I want to ask, what was it like turning this brand from being a food reviewer now into merchandise? What was that experience like? And then where do you want this thing to possibly go?
So it's always been the brand.
Okay.
See what I'm saying? Bullethead's house, you know, so it's always been there. That brand has always been a part of the stamp. You know what I mean? So it's always there. So it was just food vlogging, food reviewing, and you said, where did I want it to go? I knew I didn't have the funds to get a website built at the time. You know, when I started Bullethead's house, I struggled, dude, big time. I was door dashing, Lyft driving, and I wanted it to be where it's at, where I got the website now, or, you know, I can have some shirts in the trunk. I'm about to order some shirts because somebody said, bro, you need physical merch on you at all times. And I'm like, I know. Thank you. I said, you know, you correct a wise man, he'll love you. Correct a fool, he'll mock you. You feel me? So this is where I wanted it. I wanted it to where it's at now, as a brand name, as a pillar in the community, as a staple. I knew I was like, I want to be something. And it's just, I want to be me, but I want to stand for something. Help people. You know what I mean? So for some places can't pay me to come. All right, I'll be there when I get a chance. You know what I mean? I'm not saying no, but that no I'm saying is not right now. Some people don't like hearing no. So, but I wanted Bullethead's house to be where it's at here as a brand and to be bigger. Like, we still got more to do. We still got work to do. You know, lunch boxes, coloring books, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
cartoons, all
Elmo's World, like everything.
You ever seen the movie Spaceballs?
How
old are you, man?
35.
And you ain't seen Spaceballs?
Spaceballs?
Spaceballs.
Oh, yeah.
Classic,
Okay,
staple.
I thought you said Space Walls. I was like, no.
Spaceballs.
Yeah, Spaceballs, yeah.
And there's a part of the movie where he's like, don't forget the merchandise. Always have the merchandise. You remember it, man? Spaceballs, right? And he has Spaceballs, everything. Lunch pails, T-shirts, everything. Coffee mugs. I got, you know what I mean? Yeah. Just like how you got Dad Gang, you can put that on everything. And it stands for something special. I love that brand. That's hard, homie. Dad Gang?
Come on now.
Real dad.
I'm working here.
Come on now. Let's go.
Yeah.
So coffee mugs, lunch boxes, you want it on everything. Don't forget the merchandise. Always have the merchandise.
You remember when Barney was everywhere?
Everywhere. Shirts, shoes, socks.
Bed sheets,
shower curtains.
Everywhere.
We want it. That's what you got to have it. I know there's a super fan out there that'll buy a shower curtain, a Bullethead. I know it. Somebody love me, man. Somebody love me, man. Towels.
That video would go viral because
Come
they're
on,
like, I'm
man.
showering with
The
Bullethead.
Bullethead's house shower curtain with this on the shower curtain. A big ass logo on it, or little ones, or each one. I'm gonna design it right.
Yeah.
Come on.
Sell the shower caps at the nail
Shower
salon.
caps.
Yeah.
Wave caps. We want it all. This is merchandise at its finest. Keychains. You know what I mean? The bracelets, coffee mugs.
Yep.
We want it all. For real.
Absolutely.
For real.
And I like the way that you have it set up, because I want people to truly understand this is you have a machine here, and one leg feeds the other one that feeds the other one, and it just keeps going out into your ecosystem. Because I mean, you may be doing like fancy trips and vacations and stuff with your family, which is fine. You should spend your money and work hard. But I know what the vision is now after talking to you. So I know that the money coming in is going right back out just to feed the brand, to get it to grow even bigger.
Yes.
It's genius.
Yes. So finally, when we got a couple dollars, 2023, end of 2023, we started doing some day trips.
Okay.
And it came out, it was out of pocket, but it was out of pocket as a sole proprietor. And when I filed my taxes, that's when dude was like, did you go out of town? And I'm like, yeah. He's like, when, and do you know how much you spent? I'm like, yeah, I do. It's right here. He's like, all right, that's a tax write-off. I said, what?
Amen.
What? So now with the LLC, from 2024, yes, these trips do circulate. It helps the brand. It comes out of pocket, so we put a pause on it. I put a pause on it right now because we got the newborn baby.
Congratulations.
It's not that I can't go out of town. I want to be smart about this shit. Do I want to spend 2 G's on the website being built, or do I want to spend 2 G's going to Florida or Miami? You know what I mean? Yeah. So I have to balance the scales. We're not rich, like filthy rich yet.
Yeah.
We are rich in people,
yep,
but we're not wealthy where we want to be wealthy yet. So I gotta still manage the money, pay the bills. You know what I mean? Shay Vegas works with me. I make sure she stays paid. She's been helping me do social media management for 4 years.
There we go.
Shay Vegas, you heard of her?
Yep.
Yeah, she's dope. She's dope.
As you were talking, I was starting to get an idea in my head that the public should know. Being a food reviewer, being a content creator actually could be a perk on top of the perk of just doing it and making content, getting paid. You can travel for free because if you are posting the content of you eating, it is a business trip.
Yep.
Ooh.
And you could do it if you do it right.
Yeah.
If you reach out to these places, you can do some travel vlogging, and there's places that would love to comp you your hotel stay. Bro. I just haven't gotten into that scene yet, but it's there. They see, oh, you got 10,000 followers for sure. It's people that want a content vlogger to come, a travel vlogger to do the videos, man. Like you see that, like there's a girl I just started that popped up on my algorithm. She does like those flights to Dubai and Korea on the jet.
Okay.
With the shower in it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But her videos do numbers.
Yeah.
And I looked at her page, and you go to her page, excuse me, and you can scroll and see kind of her personal life, and you can tell that she ain't filthy rich like that.
Yeah.
You know she's doing advertisement. You know what I mean? You know she ain't balling like that.
Yeah.
Because these flights are 15, 20 grand per flight. You know she ain't balling like that. She probably nice. She's probably nice. You know what I mean?
Right.
Good sponsorship money coming in, but for a person to do that many flights at a time, oh no.
Bro, you really got me thinking, because it could be the cheat code for a high income earner, like a W-2 earner, of being able to use all of these different experiences, huge tax deductions.
Yeah. You get to tax. Yeah, you do.
I was cracking the code right there in real time. I appreciate you on that one.
Sole proprietor, you get to file all that stuff. Your tires, your vehicle maintenance. You know what I mean? I was able to do that.
Okay.
And then even with the LLC, we get to do that. So it was pretty dope. I was like, I think it's a good thing to, like I said, to be where we are right now. It's freaking awesome, Doc. It's freaking awesome. No, I'm not filthy rich. Paper's good. I have to manage it, do what we got to do, but I'm all right. I'm in a position where I get to help feed 1,000 people. You understand?
Right.
On my birthday last year, we fed 500 people on my birthday. Shaquille O'Neal sent me $1,000. I paid $1,000. The dispensary gave me $1,000, and one of my followers brought $1,000. I ain't never had $1,000 just to stay here. You know what I mean?
Yep.
But I'm noticing the more we give, the more it comes back.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And that's just the way of the universe and God saying, Bullet, I put you here to help, not hurt people. I put you here. That's why I didn't post no video saying that this food was bad at this restaurant, because I'm not here to hurt that place. You know what I mean? I sent it to the group of foodies that we all know, because we all have a Black Foodie Mafia. It's called the Black Foodie Mafia. We have a group chat, and I sent it to the video. I was like, y'all gas this place up. This is what the fuck y'all doing. Whoop-de whoop whoop whoop. Nah, Unc, you got to eat it there, Unc. They all told me this shit. You tripping, Unc. All of them, you know what I'm saying? Because they like 20
That's
something.
who you are in the group?
These motherfuckers is 33, 34.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm 43 years old.
Right.
So they, you got to go eat it there. And I was like, man, fuck that place. And I was mad. I'll keep going back to that, but I'm letting you know, like, as an example.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Right.
But yeah, man, it has its perks with this, though. I'm here to help, you know, and I'm here to just be me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not here to be nobody else. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
But we're building a brand and a business. I don't ever want people to use me, you know, bad. You know, I want to be, you know, I'm confident, but yeah, I'm humble.
I can see it. Is it surreal being where you're at today?
Very. I cry a lot. I'm emotional a lot now. Because I've been on the streets with my brother, you know, and doing stuff we wasn't supposed to do on the east side of Vegas. I've been doing security for 13 years, living check to check. You know what I'm saying? The same pay, you know, making 40 grand a year. I've been there. That's a lot of money though.
Yep.
And don't get me wrong, 50 G's a year is proper. But you open this door, there's a door where there's people making some bread and they pay taxes. And you got to pay taxes. Somebody told me that's a good problem to have. I said, shit, fuck. But I'm saying though, I'm emotional now. So I got to take care of me. So I do things that I haven't ever done. I never used to go get a pedicure. And then you see how bad your feet really was. And the lady, you know, getting gunk off under your toe. And you like, damn, homie. Like I've done it at the crib, you know, where you clip your toenails and clean. But they get this dead skin off. Yeah. They massage you. I never took care of myself. Like I go to the barber shop. That's it. That's all I had. Mm-hmm. Now you could catch me at the where we at? Rampart Casino. They call it the Summerlin. Mm-hmm. Rampart Casino Spa. That is a vibe. Go to the spa, get a massage, chill in the jacuzzi, the sauna. These are things I'm doing for me now. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
Right.
And this is what I would say to somebody else. My buddy called me up stressing. Then I said, bro, you need to go to the spa, bro. You stay over there by the South Point. I looked it up. South Point, they just opened they spa back up March 7th. I said, dog, they just opened back up. Go over there. Go to the spa. And he's, you know, most men are like, the spa, man, I ain't going there.
Right.
Like, dog, there's a side for men where you go and you get a massage and you go relax. Go chill in the jacuzzi. You know what I mean? Go to the spa. This is something that we all need to do.
Yeah, I got to experience that. I've never done it before.
Man, hit the spa, G. Take care of yourself. Once you start taking care of you, because a lot of us as men, right? Don't get me wrong. A lot of us as men, we were raised with this old-fashioned way, family first. We putting the kids first, the woman first. You know, I look like this so my kids can look like this. Fuck that. I'm going to look like this so my kids can be fresh like this. That's how it's going to go. Because people are going to look at you and be like, motherfucking hands is filthy. Clothes is filthy. It's a motherfucker racked up right now with that same mentality. You know what I mean?
You're right.
Putting his kids first and he's just sitting there check to check. You know, put you first. Even if it ain't about the money, it's about putting you first. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. You have moms and dads going to these soccer games, all this stuff, but not doing nothing for them. put you first. So then when you're at the soccer game, you could be at peace and you don't got to argue with the next parent for doing something stupid. Because why? You're at Zen. I'm moving a whole different way now. Oh, it's all good. I just block it. I'm just block. I ain't arguing with nobody. I'm not going back and forth. That's because I've been taking care of me and my mental health. You feel me?
Absolutely.
I'm telling you, dog. Hit the feet, hit the massage. It's real, bro.
Appreciate you.
I'm telling you.
Have you ever had like a dark moment where you were like, I know what I have. I know the power now that I have. Like Uncle Ben said it, great power comes great responsibility.
Mm-hmm.
You now have and possess the audience where if you wanted to, let's just use that one example that you just keep bringing up.
Mm-hmm.
If you wanted to post and bash them,
Mm-hmm.
you know how powerful your voice is. Have you had to ever quiet that down and be like, I'm not going to do this? Or have you ever had a moment where you did and you were like, damn, I know better for the next time?
I mean, I had put that video on my story for that place. Matter of fact, the clips that we talking, don't put that out. Just keep it for the listeners. If people listening in here, cool. But I put it on my story, and it went on my story like up. It went up like 2,000 views on my story. I'm like, oh shit! So I took it down, and I said, nah, dog, that's gonna hurt that place. Don't do that. That's not me. How can that's not me? People are gonna be like, yo, what is this? What is this? You know, they get to see that I'm transparent and this is my experience, but then it's like, hold on, we're not used to Bullethead having a bad experience. You know what I mean? Now, everything, I want to be able to critique things and still post a video. Okay, this needed a little bit of salt. Like we just went to Tasty Island, me and Jared Clark. Shout out to Clark Law Group. And the chicken was kind of dry, but the oxtails was fire. So I was able to put the video out. You know what I mean? That's what I want to be able to do. But when you got the whole order that's trash and we just paid you $70 plus tip, you know what I mean? $90, then we got a problem, you know? So it's like, but I had that moment. Another moment was back in 2023, right? Some Lyft driver was going viral for talking bad about black folks, right? I put his video on my page and was like, somebody find this motherfucker. Excuse my language. Brandon hit me up. Bullethead, we got the power to hurt this dude. If he gets hurt, they're going to blame it on you. Brandon said this to me. I took the video down because I said, you right. At first I said, fuck him. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like Brandon was taking the MLK way. I was going, Malcolm. You know, I was going Malcolm, right. You know, fuck him. But then I thought about it. I said, man, take this off my page because we are in the power. We have power. We are black men of power. Brandon from Vegas, CB the Realtor, Bullethead's house, Keith Lee, you know what I mean? Foodie Herb down in Houston, the people, Bay Area Foods in the Bay, these people, Foxito in Chicago, that we can say move and the people are going to move like, hey, this person just, if we go to a business and put that business out and say they was being racist and whoop, 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 people will be like, I'm riding for Bullet. You know what I mean? Some of these street dudes walk up to me, Bullet, I fuck with you, man. Anybody say something, I'll be like, man, that's love, man. Thank you. Thank you. You know, they be in the comment section, like if somebody says some hater shit, they be in the comment section, like, and these are dudes that I know, they be like, man, fuck you, punk. Come say it to me. Shit like that. And I'll be like, man, I'm just blocking this person. So we have that power. You know what I mean? They look, the CIA and FBI, they look for black men like us. So for me to have that power, dog, I lose sleep at night. Because I know about what they've done to powerful black men. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a good question. But that's what happened with me and Brandon, and he reached out and said, take it down. And then I said, I took it down, B. I took it down, Brandon. That's my guy, dog.
Not a great guy.
Because look at what we can do. We have the power to reach. We don't need, you know what's crazy is we don't need Netflix no more. We don't need, I'm not shooting for Netflix no more. I'm not shooting for Vice TV. Why? I run my own media company.
Yeah. You
understand? Yeah, we're in social media management and advertisement, but dude, it's production. We can make our own movies. We have the reach now. We can reach 1 million people on our own. That's why they want you to You see the little thing that pops up wanting you to do an ad and boost the post? Because they ain't gonna let you reach all 60,000 people every video like that. You know what I mean? All of your followers, your videos are hit. It tells you on your thing, right?
Yep.
Non-followers, it just hit. And you look and see it just hit a percentage of my followers and then non-followers. Why aren't the videos reaching my followers? See what I'm saying?
Yep.
But we have the power to make our own movies, to make our own TV show. That's why I started the All From Food show. You know what I mean? So that's what I put on pause to do the website. That's a part of elevating the brand, is All From Food. That our own production. We don't need Netflix now. You know what I mean? We could do it all right here on Instagram because people's attention spans are short. So they just want to watch the 30, 45-second clip of me in the bay. And then they'll watch another one tomorrow. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Yeah, dog, we have the power now for our own thing, you know? Now, we are still shooting for like the Tyler Perry Studios, you know, TP. If you see this, holla at me.
You're right.
You know what I'm saying? But we ain't shooting for Netflix. Like if Netflix reaches out, for sure. But it wasn't like when I first started. I thought like, oh man, can you pick it up? You got to know somebody. You got to have to be on Netflix. You got to really have that virality. You know what I mean?
Right.
But the way I look at it now, as a business standpoint, we don't need it. You know what I mean? Why take pennies on the dollar when we can have damn near the whole dollar?
Yeah, it's perspective. I like it.
Yes, sir.
Absolutely. Because you know the power that you have. And then plus you do so much collaboration. You know the unity, you know the power that you guys have as a collective. So you are right. It could be on that bigger scale. You just haven't actually seen it, but your perspective is shifted. So you do see it. Yeah. We just haven't seen anything like it yet.
Yeah.
But why can't it be?
The FUBU For Us By Us network been following me. Those dudes are dope.
Yeah.
So if they reached out, maybe I would love to do like I think they're letting
Damon John.
Certain is it Damon? It's the FUBU guy. Alexander that's their channel.
Oh, okay.
Jay Alexander. That's his For Us By Us network.
Yeah.
They got a production where they do TV shows and shit. So if they reached out, I would, you know, I hit them up I would work with them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But we could work it out to where it's like we get the royalties. You know what I'm saying? Like we get this percentage. It's kind of like how independent rappers back in the day, like Too Short and 40 and the Master P had these deals, right? While other rappers were signing record deals. It's similar to that.
Right. Like LaRussell now.
Right.
Yeah.
Russell, we don't need the big label, but there's a label that can elevate you. But hold on, you just got to be ready because, like, check this out. Short and them, they were selling so many albums, they knew that they could do this deal with Jive and get the bigger percentage. You know what I'm saying? And that's the way we move now because we make our own. We make our own footprint in the city, Las Vegas. We make it in LA, Phoenix, surrounding cities. And now we have the power to reach these people in these cities. We don't need Netflix or the big people involved. You know what I mean? I love Somebody Feed Phil, right?
Yep.
I love Somebody Feed Phil. But I'm looking at Phil like, that's dope. And at first I wanted to reach out and say, how do I get whoop-de-whoop, whoop, 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 whoop? I follow him. And I'm watching it. I sent him a message and said, tap in with me. Is it a coincidence that he went to Grits Cafe after I reached out to him? What are the odds that he went to Grits Cafe after my sweet potato video, sweet potato waffle video? What are the odds, bro? That Somebody Feeds Phil pulls up the grits.
Yeah.
What are the odds? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that one's tough. Did he tap in with you?
He'll like a comment every now and then,
okay,
but he never responded back like, "Hey, sure, let's do it." You know what I mean?
Then yeah, they're low because that's not his type of content. But it's gonna be high.
Popped up on his shit.
It's gonna be because of you.
I think it popped up because when somebody can read your message and don't respond, they see what you're doing.
Yeah,
you got to remember there's some big dogs out here watching,
right? That
follow you, and they don't like or comment on nothing, but they see you. They want to see consistency. Shaq follows me. I could call Shaq on the phone. Hey, big man, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Right now, you could call him.
I could call Shaq, right? He has his damn answering line, and then the lady forwards him over to the call,
That's funny.
right?
Yeah.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. That's crazy.
But he watches the page, but he don't like or comment on nothing. You got big time people watching social media. They see you. So you have to move a certain way, right? But it's like they're watching. So people like him, I think he's seen it. I think somebody feed Phil seen the shit. You know what I mean? Didn't like it, didn't comment, was like, oh, that's a place we should go to. Told his people, because he's the producer of Everybody Loves Raymond.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? He's a big fish. But these some big fishes that watch. Lunell, the comedian, she liked my videos a couple years ago when I did the black places, you know what I mean, to go to. Then I seen her, she went to Raider Claw. You know, I did like the top 5 black food spots for February.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That video did numbers. So these people like Slink Johnson, the comedian, these people watch. They watch. You know what I mean? They watch, and then they don't like the video, they don't comment, but they watch. Right. And they go to the places you go to. Some of them tap in and follow you. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Man, Bullethead, I want to say thank you for this one. I feel like a lot of up and coming or aspiring or content creators that have been struggling, and it could be struggling with their own mental, like what you were talking about.
Yeah.
It could be struggling with the consistency, like we were talking about. It could just be struggling overall with, I don't know how to make content, but I think there was something inside this episode today that you were able to unpack or just be vulnerable and show them. Yeah. So I do appreciate you being as vulnerable and transparent with them that you were. Huh? Yeah, you were.
I was when I brought this shit up.
You said you cried a lot, bro. I've never had it.
Success is a motherfucker, bro.
Yeah.
And we're at this point, I've been in a level of success where it's struggling and you broke and ashy. And I'm at a level where now it's like, this is good.
Yeah.
I'm at the spa in the jacuzzi.
Life is different.
Phone is in the locker. I ain't ever had this kind of time to say, hey, I'm going to the spa. Hey, baby, be right back going to the spa. I'll be back in like 6 hours, 4 hours. I'll be back. I'm like, oh, I was vulnerable, dog. You right.
Yeah.
You right. DeAndre, this is dope.
Bro. But hey, thank you, man. Honestly, this one was my pleasure. Like, I really do appreciate it. Yeah. Thank you so much for taking the time. But again, thank you for being transparent, because that's what I want these episodes. And I want people to truly understand, like, you can do things. You don't have to continuously run this rat race of 9 to 5. Not saying that it's going to be easy. Not saying it's going to be Bullethead's journey, right?
Yeah.
But
don't quit your job.
It's possible.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It is.
It's all possible.
It is possible. And shout out real quick to the foodies that are just jumping in and use this to meet friends. It's okay to meet friends, and it's okay, for your mental health.
Yeah.
Because every element, use it for the better. If you're using it for the good, I don't want to leave that out, because a lot of people use this because they don't have friends.
No, that is a really good. I never thought about it like that before, because I guess you just think, oh, I just have a lot of followers. You know what I mean? You don't really look at them as friends.
Some people use it as friends, bro.
Yeah.
Like, they meet up at the food events. You got the Taste Buds Foodie Crew. You heard of them?
Yeah, I have.
They're packing places out. Is it once a month?
It is once a month.
And there's like 50. They rolled up the chinos deep on me, and I was like, "This is how y'all roll." And they do this, and they all support that business, but it's like friends.
Yeah.
It's a way for somebody that works all the time, get out the house. I'm going to meet up with these particular people because they're dope and they're real. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
And that having somebody to talk to helps your mental health.
Yeah.
I'm big on that, bro.
I could see. So this is your camera here. You've been speaking to it. Go ahead, take your time and say something to the individual that could be struggling with mental health right now. And this is your moment to actually let them know, we see you, your journey is not the end, right? Today is just today. It's literally just a moment in your time. But if you got 30, 45 seconds to talk to that individual, brother, go ahead.
You're doing a great job. You are enough. You don't have to be perfect. You are doing good. You're doing amazing. Keep it up. Don't give up. Be yourself. Stay true to you. Keep your integrity. Always smile. Don't focus on the small things. Don't focus on the haters. Focus on the goal. You know what I mean? Your mental health matters. You matter. We love you. We need you here. And I'm saying this to myself, and I'm saying this to you. You know what I mean? There are brighter days. I promise you there are brighter days. You're going to have some bad days, but you got to suck it up and get through it. You know what I mean? But that's what I would like to say to the new person, the new content creator. Don't strive for perfection. Don't do that. You're going to kill yourself mentally. Don't do that. Just post that shit. You know what I'm saying? I love you. Bullethead's house. I love you. Thank you, Double Down, man.
Hey,
Real.
Got
powerful. Hella vulnerable again, man.
You did.
Shit.
But while you taking a moment, let them know how they can contact you, get your merchandise. What's the website? Let them know, man. Yeah.
So it's bulletheadshouse.store. That's where the merch is at. Bullethead's House on all platforms. Jeremy Scott Johnson on Facebook. Just reach out. Bullethead's House _ on Instagram with the blue check mark that I have not paid 1 penny for. I don't pay for that shit. You got me fucked up. Somebody said I paid for that shit. I got bank statements that Facebook is not, Meta is not charging me for that. They sent me some shit that said I qualify for it, put my name and info for it, and I got it. I ain't paid for that. So I don't know what people were saying. Somebody said I didn't deserve the blue check. That's another podcast episode, homie. What you mean I didn't deserve it? I don't pay for it. What you talking about? So reach me at Bullethead's House _ with the blue check mark. You know what I mean? Let's go eat some chinos, man.
Let's do it.
Easy.
And you guys heard it here first. Bullethead really did let you know you have an idea, you have a thought, you have a dream, double down on it. It may not be easy. It may not look like your favorite content creator that you're trying to aspire to be. That's okay. Double down on it. You have something that you want to accomplish in your lifetime. I promise if you strive for it and you double down on it, you will be happy at the end of the road for the individual that you turned out to be. Invest in yourself, double down on yourself, and I can't wait to meet the double down version of you. That was today's episode.